Alright, Scorpio, we back with part 2 of their Are They Mirroring You reading. Part 1 is available over on IG, so if you haven't seen it, pause this and go check that first. Tapped into some really heavy energy when it comes to you, Scorpio. But whoever you're dealing with now, man, whoever it is on this side, nah, I don't feel like you mirroring them at all, because this person is in the spotlight. You're not in the spotlight the way that they're in the spotlight. Okay, real light energy, sun energy. Okay, someone's sun, someone's a masculine, gets treated like a sun. Someone keeps getting sun. Stop sunning me, Scorpio. Someone's in the light. Someone is the sun. Someone is a Leo. Okay, under heavy investigation, under scrutiny. Okay, everything that this fucking person does gets highlighted. This person just feels like a fucking burden, like a problem. Like they just want to go away. They just want to get lost. No one loves them. No one cares for them. They don't do anything right. They always feel punished. They always feel like they're being punished. They feel like they're not good enough. Under heavy scrutiny. It's so crazy. Paparazzi, cameras, lights, cameras, action. Feel like someone be humiliating somebody. This person feeling humiliated for everybody to see. They may humiliate themselves. This is what you tell yourself. But because they put themselves on display, or the way that they highlight themselves, the way that they make themselves look silly, look crazy to you in some way, you wish this person would talk to you. This person is off with spirit. This person is being enlightened. This person is going through an enlightening experience of some sort, but they're isolating to elevate. Okay? Feel like you don't know what's going on with them, but they're not doing so well, if I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they quickly want to move on. They don't want to communicate very much or say too much, because it's only gonna be, or it's not gonna be very long before they are illuminating something. I feel like something is really stressful for somebody because they are the light, because it's so bright. Wasn't this fucking bright for you? It never is. Right, like your energy out here is you do not want to step into the what? Into the light. You don't want to fucking walk towards them and get so close to them because of the way that they shed light on everything. It makes someone feel bad. They wish that they weren't so light all the time. They wish that they weren't the sun. Someone doesn't love being the sun. The sun is the sun. Someone wishes they weren't your son. This person being so full of life, man, and love and energy. Well, they used to be. They're not anymore. They're really depressed. Someone really wants to know what else is out there. Wish they had other options. Wish they could go in another direction. They had it their way, they would leave in a fucking heartbeat. Go on their own, be by themselves, leave their family. Whoever this is, man, has endured a lot of trauma at home, doesn't feel loved or wanted at home, seen at home. They feel like they're strong enough to go out on their own. They'd be better off out on their own. I feel like therapy not helping this person, or they don't have a healthy outlet to share what they need to share. I feel like no one cares, or you don't fucking care. You don't show up to really listen, to really hear their side of things. No one shows up for them. Because they don't go first, or because they don't show up for you, or because you don't really invest in them for real. You don't want to look at the things that they illuminate. You don't want to hear the things that they say. You don't want to hear the truth that they speak. I feel like someone's extremely isolated and deep in thought all of the time. Like this person is changing all of the time, or changing really rapidly, and you're not. And they notice. You're stuck somewhere and they're in close proximity to you. Y'all spend a lot of time together at home in some way. A lot of y'all's a lot of people around, and y'all don't get along, or y'all work in close proximity together. People are real fucking mixy, or y'all get real close because y'all have no choice, okay? Or everybody's in the same space because they want to make the same money even, but y'all may be mirroring each other when it comes to finances right now, and struggling with lack mentality, or struggling with feeling like being on the wrong side of finances, or you know, the energy of money, like money not feeling them right now. It's because someone keeps affirming that, or claiming that they're broke, or they ain't got it, or that it's hard, or that they got all this debt. Stop talking about it. Or that the money ain't coming, it's delayed. Stop talking about it. Someone has to do so fucking much before they can be awarded what they need to be awarded, or before they can get what's rightfully theirs. 725, 726, Dark Night of the Soul, Spiritual Ascension. Someone's ready. Someone wants a whole new identity, wants to become a whole new person. Whoever you're dealing with right now, you can see why they to me are totally, whoever this person is, man, they can see why you become who you become. They can see how they're turning someone into the very thing that is hated, that they hate. Okay, something about this, the way that they feel, like the way you are treating them, Scorpio, you are turning them into the very thing that they hate, or the very thing that you hate and you told them not to become, or you didn't want them to become. It's crazy. This person gives so much of themselves freely that you don't even fucking acknowledge. And when it comes time to investing in them, pouring in them, giving back to them, you don't. And it hurts. That's how they feel. They feel really alone all the time, and like you don't want to talk to them, or you only say the worst things to them. You only make them feel terrible, Scorpio, or alone, or like they're not important. But also, there's two Scorpios out here. Someone is heavily influenced by Scorpio energy in their chart and don't even know it. And so y'all make each other feel this way. Definitely mirroring each other in that regard. There's so much that I'm seeing and feeling on their energy, in their energy. This person being so deep, you know, and I feel like being up and shining very late at night, or when it's extremely dark, or when everybody else is resting and they should be. this person constantly getting messages, downloads, thinking about you even, hearing your thoughts, struggling with their own. What good is... I also feel like this person apologizing a million times to someone. This could be you. Or you apologized a million times to them. It doesn't mean anything to them anymore. Like they don't feel any love from you. They don't want to show up. I also really feel like a feminine energy has finally gotten her wish. A masculine doesn't love her anymore. She's been fighting and fighting and fighting because she wanted to be loved. Meanwhile, she got the exact opposite. He can't wait to get away from her. I feel like he goes on, whoever this is, goes online in secret, sneaks around. Working on something together, getting creative, really taking on the issues at hand, you know, as a team would really bring y'all back together or heal this connection in a great way, but I'm not convinced that that's actually what happens. When it's all said and done, or how it turns out. Someone choosing to use better judgment, a lot of the feminine energy choosing to take some accountability of with how far she's gone, or how detrimental her energy is, but how much she's showing up as the distorted feminine and not divine feminine. That part. 12:21 on the clock. And so how she shows up to the world be reflected back at her or back to her. Feels like grabbing at straws to try to heal this connection. Meanwhile, she may try her best to do so. In the 11th hour. It's crazy because I don't feel like the soul contract is up, so this may be necessary. Maybe necessary that this gets repaired. But it only gets repaired if someone is doing it for the right reasons. Not because they can't take you walking away from them. But because they really want healing and a connection, understanding and a connection. I feel like whoever this is extremely defensive towards you, and for good fucking reason. Could be this Leo, could be the sun, the child. Is very defensive towards good reason. Is very full of anger for good reason. Anyway,